Hey guys, Rinji here. Once again, bringing you the worst out of the VTuber community. And what could be worse for the VTuber community? What could be a worse kind of thing to do than ruining someone's Christmas day? And also a project they've worked hard on for quite a bit. Invested a lot of money in it, invested a lot of manpower, not only coming from the VTuber in question herself, but also from other artists. You have all the makings of what makes a Nijisanji drama so good. As Selen Tatsuki has released a cover of The Last Cup of Coffee, originally a song by Lily Pichu, and she released this song on Christmas Day as a gift to all of her fans, all of her dragoons, and other people as well. Let's read. Last Cup of Coffee. Merry Christmas. This song holds a special place in my heart, and I'm excited to finally release this cover for you. Lots of dragoon artists drew for the MV. Premiered December 25th, 5 p.m. PST, December 26th, 1 a.m. GMT / 10 a.m. GST. And linking to the song itself, which unfortunately has been now privated by no other than Selen's management. Nijisanji Management has stepped in. Let's read this. Hello, I apologize, but management has privated the song. Please feel free to re-upload it since a lot of money and effort was done by so many dragoons. I'm really sad that this happened on Christmas, but I hope somehow you guys will still be able to listen to it in some way. I think it's very important to analyze how this particular tweet is worded here. That Selen says that management has privated the song, not Selen herself has done it, not her own volition. And if you know something about Selen's history with her own management, with the higher ups at Nijisanji, with the higher ups at any color, Selen has been constantly what you would call sabotaged by management. Any and all efforts, mind you, that Selen has put forward to promote herself and make fun events for her community. Tournaments, what else was there? Like a contest. All of these things have been shut down by Nijisanji's management for one reason or another. The reasons were never fully explained, and I doubt Selen can do that without severely compromising her contract with Nijisanji itself. But this tweet itself feels like an act of defiance, and I think it's justified. But then again, Nijisanji is always doing anything they can in order to protect their business, not necessarily protect their talents. I haven't seen anything beyond like a few throwaway words and their own anti-harassment, anti actually statements that they did together with Cover like a year ago or so. At this point, I think, going after all of the harassers, going after all the people that try to slander Nijisanji and their talents in some way. But then again, when it comes to actually helping their talents to promote themselves, well, they do this, and Selen is the prime example of how Nijisanji operates here. But you may think, why was this particular song so offensive to Nijisanji's management that had to be private, had to be taken down? Well, there's a lot of speculation going on already when it comes to this tweet as well, of quote retweets saying that there may have been some permission fiascos involved with that, but there is a stream out there in which Selen outright says that she's contacted Lily Pichu and also the producers of Last Cup of Coffee, and she got all the necessary permissions that she needed. Because if you do know how Nijisanji operates, they let talents do whatever they want until the talents cannot do whatever they want, because it goes against Nijisanji's policy. And when it comes to helping the talents like organize projects when it comes to funding, all of that. Most of that stuff is also hands off. All of the work usually comes from the talent itself. And Selen is, again, one of the best examples of organizational skills, getting things done, and investing a lot of her own money into projects that just get shut down because of reasons. There's also another speculation, and I'm gonna add from myself. In a few frames of the music video within the animation, there's silhouettes, there's just straight up appearances of VTubers that have already graduated or been graduated. Let's not mince words here. From Nijisanji, one of them being Nina Kosaka here, seen with her back towards the viewers here. And then there's graduated VTubers within the credits, one of the very last frames of the video. And I do believe that Nijisanji may have had something to do with this. Like, they probably do not like now graduated VTubers to be featured in promotional material within projects like this. I mean, it does kind of make sense, but considering again how much time investment, how much capital investment have gone into this, wouldn't you want to let it slide at least once? Does it really create so many problems when it comes to licensing stuff and similar issues to that? Is it really such a big issue that Nijisanji had to take the whole video down? So much effort wasted just because? Again, this is just a little bit of my speculation. The reasons behind this may be completely different from what I'm saying here. But, you know, it's Nijisanji, it's any color. They would do things like that just for simple reasons like this. So, however you feel, whatever you feel is the reason for the video getting axed, essentially. Well, the reasons are your own. But again, another day ending with Y, which just spells another day for Nijisanji drama. Usually pointless drama. But what Selen does with this, I don't know. She, in that tweet itself, she felt extremely disappointed. I'd suspect she's also angry about this. And the constant sabotaging of her efforts, I do not think work out well for her mentally. How long will Selen actually last within the company? I do not know. I do hope that whatever she decides to do, that whatever she wants to do in the future, she can be more free than what Nijisanji is offering her right now. And even if she does graduate as Selen, and if she reemerges as a completely different VTuber, I think most of her fan base will remain. Sure, there is that lack of exposure by not being in pretty much one of the largest VTuber agencies out there. That's a loss of viewership. But is it really worth having all of that? You cannot do passion projects like this. Projects that are there for you. And by you, I mean you, the fan of Selen Tatsuki. But also, this video, if you want to view it, it's probably re-uploaded on a little bunch of different accounts on YouTube and other places right now. Seemed like a really personal thing to Selen. There's a lot of people she's very close to within Nijisanji En. She made sure to include all of the people that affected her career in some point in time or another, and people that she's just extremely close to. And just shutting things like that down for undefined, vague reasons is, at least for me, not the way to go. It is not the way to gather support from Nijisanji fans, but Knowing how Nijisanji fans are, they will continue to support the company anyway. And some of the VTubers will just kind of suffer for it when they decide to do things that are not within management's, let's say, instructions. I do not know the inner workings of that, but you know, judging from what graduated VTubers, what fired VTubers from Nijisanji have said over the years, even what the VTubers currently within the company have been saying for a lot of time, it's not all well and good. There's a lot of incompetence. There's a lot of strong manning people. There's a lot of heavy-handed treatment of their own employees. It's kind of almost like they're slaves to whatever whims Nijisanji has in store for them. And it's all to promote Nijisanji as a brand. It's less about making sure the VTubers on board are fine and well. It's always been about that self-promo for the company. And screw anything else. But yeah, things like this will continue. Nijisanji fans will continue to support the company, throw money at them, no matter what happens. Any outrage is only gonna be temporarily, and will quickly be forgotten about until the next one. And such is the cycle of Nijisanji drama. If you want to know more about Nijisanji drama, I did a whole stream about it, where I put all of their, well, not all of them because there were too many to list, all of the things that have happened within Nijisanji and would be considered dramatic in a tier list. So go watch that stream, see what I'm talking about. And adding this to the pile, it is a pretty significant one. And they will continue to happen, no matter what. But for right now, it's everything. I hope to see you on the next one.